Stephen A., is the GOAT debate officially over?
It's officially over. There's nothing to talk about. It's officially.
We not even a full day into the NFL offseason, and these fools already having ridiculous conversations. Give me a break.
We hit the field light, all day light, all night light, on the blue light, on fifth light, defense light, his squad light, house call light, and a sound light, and a sound light, and a sound light.
The NFL football season is now officially over. We are now in the off season. Congratulations to the world champ Philadelphia Eagles. Big shout out to Jalen Hurts and especially Saquon Barkley, who went through hell this last off season with his whole team. Going to his new team. First year, Super Bowl champions. Can't beat that, can't top that. That's freaking awesome. And now that the season's over, I can actually sit here and calmly, honestly say, teams need to be more careful about who they pick to be their head coaches. And the officials were absolutely 110% cockeyed this year.
Boo! You suck at this!
I've seen players and people in the media talking about it's not an easy job being a referee. Well, if it's not that easy, then they all need to be making it accessible to everybody. Not everybody needs to do the job. Get the right people in there and stop this foolishness. This was the worst officiating year I've seen in a very, very long time. I don't know how many teams and players and fans were agreeing with a terrible officiating call with a team that don't even got nothing to do with them. It was an embarrassment. It stole away moments from the game, and they really need to clean that up this offseason. Will they? I don't know, but I do know they need to. Now you might be asking yourself, like, what was the point of me bringing up the coaching and who teams hire for that position? It's simple. Look back at the Super Bowl game. You know why the Eagles won? The real reason they won? Because they didn't care who they played. And when the game started, it showed. This entire season, everybody played the Kansas City Chiefs scared. Look at all the times that Patrick Mahomes had the opportunity to get laid out. Majority of the teams didn't take it. Why? Because they didn't want to get fined or they didn't want to get penalized.
What?
I don't care who you are, who you play for, where you played college. You step on the NFL football field and you're running with the ball down the sidelines or anywhere, I'm sorry. It's hunting season.
Put it out on the line from the first snap to the last snap.
How many times do we see Patrick Mahomes run down the sideline and fake out a defensive back or a linebacker, making them think he's going out of bounds, and then he cuts right back inside? If he's running down the sidelines and you got an opportunity, square up and knock him on his back. You may get flagged, but you know what? That's part of the game. Take that chance. And I can hear people saying, oh, well, that's easier said than done. I can hear the players say that. Bro, this is football. This is what happens in football. You a ball carrier, you running down the field, you're the target, and it is my job as a defender to take you down.
Eagles, and so far looking good in the first half of this game. Here's Mahomes, pressure right away. Mahomes is sacked. Josh Sweat gets home.
Philly did not give two damns who they were playing. They were disrespecting that offensive line and Patrick Mahomes. 6 sacks and smacked them around. One of them, I was even surprised it wasn't a penalty even thrown. Great Googa-mooga, that was great. As a head coach, you got to enforce that. You got to tell that. You have to say that. Play the game the way it needs to be played. Don't play illegally. Don't play to hurt nobody. Want no bounty gate. But play the daggone game.
Just play football. Just play football.
Majority of the teams that lost in the playoffs, they lost because of decisions the coaches made. Yeah, certain plays and certain players dropped the ball in key moments that cost the team the game. But last time I checked, football is 60 minutes. Play the game 60 minutes. Play complete football. We don't have this conversation. We might not even have the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. But teams were playing panic football instead of smart football. And they cost them. And I said this in the last video I made. There's a couple of head coaching decisions that have been made. New guys coming in to different teams, different organizations, and they're expected to turn the team around. Simply because of their resume. Well, certain people because of their resume. Everybody else has to prove themselves. But with certain organizations, it's a wait and see kind of a deal. It doesn't matter what they do in the offseason, in the draft, free agency. I'm waiting to see what it's like on the field. I need to see it. Looking at you, New York.
To which one?
Yes. We are now officially in the off season. It is time for the teams to make their prep, do what they need to do, bring in who they feel they need to bring in, and draft the next player on their roster. It's the one thing about football. The excitement's never over. And for the KC fans, keep your heads up. I know it's hard that you guys didn't get your three-peat, but just know that the rest of us, we're here for you. We understand your pain, and we're just as angry as you are that you guys weren't able to make history.
Should I be angry at that?
Yeah.
I'm really angry!
Thank you for watching this video. By all means, like, share, and leave a comment. And if you want to see more content, go ahead and push the subscribe and notification button for videos already up and for the ones to come.